Let me welcome A. Balasubramanian, MD and CEO, Aditya Birla Sun Life. Good morning, Bala. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first question is, how stressful is this stress test for mutual funds?
It's not that stressful given the fact that we have been working on this stress test discussion for quite some time. One as an industry body, there is a committee at AMFI which is comprising of CIOs and equity, head of equity. I have been working closely with the risk management team of respective fund houses. There is two committees that we run, and every time we look at anything that comes as potential steps one has to take to highlight the risk associated with the mutual funds. As you know, that mutual fund players have been, of course, saying for quite some time that the risk in smaller mid cap, given the fact that the price has been quite substantial, therefore valuation would have gone out of acceptable level. Therefore, one has to manage the risk. Also, given the fact that huge amount of participation has come in this segment of the market. Therefore, often we revisit the risk associated with such kind of movement, and the number that has been being disclosed today, this has been tested multiple number of times on the basis of what has been guided. Assuming on a pro rata basis, you have to sell if there is a redemption of 50%. Assuming you have to sell on a pro rata basis by 28%, then what the kind of number of days will take to liquidate, which is nothing but a stress test. But in fact, in reality, it doesn't work that way. I think in reality, when money managers liquidate the assets when there is redemptions, first he sells what he uses cash, then he looks at other assets which are sellable, then he looks at one month of the company's basis which he sells. And also this doesn't take into account the price that there are liquidities in the market. At what price you will see the liquidity of the companies will rise significantly. If there is a price fall of say 10%, there is high probability the volume of the companies traded also will go up by 3-4 times, though there is no evidence for that, but normally happens in a price fluctuation. Therefore, I would say that while it is the responsibility of the industry to highlight some of the risk associated with this kind of portfolios by giving these kind of numbers, but it is not something new to us. It is already being monitored internally by the respective risk management team of the AMCs. So now that it is coming in the public domain in one platform, this is something probably I would say is new to the industry. And it's again first time it's happening. Probably I would say this would be a welcome step in that manner.
Right. Okay. So from an investor's point of view, let me take this. We are looking at 10 days to liquidate 50% of your small cap portfolio. What does it mean for me as an investor?
It's only one number you have to look at. From investor's point of view, no investment is being made on the base of the stress test. The investment is always being made on the base of the segment of the market you make an investment, whether it is large cap, multi cap, mid cap, small cap. And then what is the purpose for which you are coming, which is a long-term investing. I think every investor is, after taking into account these stress test numbers, whether he can get worried on the base of this, doesn't need to get worried as long as his investment time horizon is about 3 to 5 years. In general, most of the investors who are coming in the small and mid cap space, they are not looking at short-term gain of about say 3 months or 6. Somebody coming for 3 to 6 months and then looking at putting a large pool of money, definitely I would discourage not to choose these kind of schemes, going by the stress and so on and so forth. As long as he has a very clear thoughts in his mind that yes, I am investing money for not for 1 year or 2 years, I am investing for the 5 year, then naturally these numbers will look one of the number they have to pay attention, but not necessarily they have to base the decision on the base of this.